single frown could bury it forever. At the bottom of this glittering food chain was Maya. Maya was Victoria's third assistant. Her job description was simple: be invisible, be fast, and never, ever make a mistake. She spent 18 hours a day fetching soy lattes at exactly 180 degrees Celsius, picking up dry cleaning, and being the target of Victoria's sharpest insults. "You're wearing last season's Zara, Maya," Victoria said one morning, not even looking up from her desk as Maya placed a stack of proofs in front of her. "It's offensive. It's like bringing a trash can into a gallery. Why are you still here? Did I ask for a shadow?" Maya swallowed her pride. "The layouts for the September issue are ready for your review, Victoria." Victoria glanced at the top page, then swept the entire stack onto the floor with a flick of her manicured hand. "Boring, pedestrian. You have no soul, Maya. You're just a girl from a small town with big dreams and zero taste. Clean this up and get me a fresh juice. And try to walk quieter. Your shoes sound like a construction site." Maya knelt on the cold marble floor, picking up the papers. What Victoria didn't know was that those boring layouts were actually Maya's own designs, subtly inserted to test the waters, and Victoria had just thrown away the future of her dergi. While Victoria was obsessed with print and the old guard of fashion, Maya saw the tide turning. Every night after leaving the office at 2 a.m., Maya went home to her cramped apartment and became the Glitch. The Glitch was an anonymous digital platform that was taking the fashion world by storm. It used AI to predict trends, featured diverse underground designers, and used interactive AR covers that made Vogue Noir look like a relic from the Stone Age. The Glitch had 10 million followers. Vogue Noir was losing subscribers by the thousands. Victoria was panicked. She didn't realize the digital termite eating her empire was the same girl she called Trash Can Zara every morning. The opportunity for the final strike came during the Metropolitan Fashion Gala. It was the biggest night of the year, and Victoria had bet everything on a legacy issue, a massive printed edition celebrating the history of the dergi. She had secured an exclusive interview with the world's most reclusive billionaire designer, who refused to be photographed, except by Vogue Noir. Maya was in charge of the digital upload of the issue's behind-the-scenes footage. Victoria had treated her particularly cruelly that week, even making her wait in the rain for 3 hours for a handbag that Victoria had forgotten she already had. "This is your last chance, Maya," Victoria had hissed. "If the digital launch isn't perfect, don't bother coming back. You'll be lucky to get a job folding sweaters in a bargain bin." The gala was in full swing. The elite of the world were gathered in a room filled with white roses. Victoria stood on the stage, ready to unveil the legacy issue on a massive screen. "Tonight," Victoria announced, her voice dripping with artificial grace, "we show the world that true fashion is eternal. Print is not dead. It is the only thing that matters." She pressed a button to reveal the digital cover, but instead of the polished, edited image of the billionaire designer, the screen flickered. A distorted digital mask appeared, the logo of the Glitch. Then a video began to play. It wasn't a fashion film. It was a compilation of hidden camera footage from the offices of Vogue Noir. The world watched as Victoria Sterling screamed at her staff. They saw her throwing shoes at assistants. They heard her mocking the very designer she praised in print. And then, the ultimate blow. Audio of Victoria admitting that she had stolen the concepts for the last 3 covers from a dead designer's archives to save her failing career. The room went silent. The billionaires froze. Victoria's face turned from pale to ghostly white. Suddenly, Maya's phone buzzed. It was a push notification from the Glitch. "The Queen is naked. Long live the new era. Meet the mind behind the mask." Maya didn't run. She didn't hide. She stood at the back of the room, took off her Zara blazer to reveal a stunning, avant-garde piece she had designed herself, a dress made of shimmering fiber optics that changed colors with the room's heartbeat. The scandal was the end of Victoria Sterling. Within 24 hours, the board of the parent company fired her. Advertisers pulled out. Vogue Noir declared bankruptcy a week later, but the fashion world didn't stop breathing. It just changed direction. 6 months later, the glass skyscraper that once housed Vogue Noir had a new name on the door: Glitch Media Group. Maya sat in the top floor office, the same office where she once picked up papers from the floor. She wasn't carrying coffee. She was presiding over a board meeting of the most influential digital creators in the world. A knock came at the door. It was an intern, looking terrified. Ms. Maya? There's a woman in the lobby. She doesn't have an appointment, but she says she used to work here. She's looking for a job in the archives. Maya looked at the security feed. It was Victoria Sterling. She looked older, her expensive clothes wrinkled, her Ice Queen mask shattered. She looked like a relic of a season that had long since passed. Maya looked at the fresh soy latte on her desk, exactly 180 degrees Celsius. She took a sip and turned back to her holographic display. "Tell her we're not looking for anyone from the archives," Maya said calmly. "At Glitch, we don't look back. We only look forward. Give her a list of local retail stores that are hiring. I hear they need help in the bargain bins." Maya turned her chair toward the window, looking out over the Manhattan skyline. She had spent years as a shadow in the velvet. Now she was the light. And as she watched the digital pulse of the city below, she realized that the best part of being the queen wasn't the crown. It was the fact that she had forged it herself, one pixel at a time. The throne was hers. The future was digital. And the Zara blazer? She had it framed on her wall, a reminder that you should never underestimate a girl with a big dream and a hidden code.